Hello dear students, today we are going to discuss structure of anther, microsporogenesis and pollen grain. As you all know that stamen is the male reproductive unit and consists of two parts, filament and anther. The anther is composed of two sacs or lobes separated by a tissue called connective tissue. Each lobe or sac consists of two theca separated by a septum. The anther is a tetragonal structure, that means four-sided structure, consisting of four microsporangia, two in each of the lobes. Microsporangia develop further and get transformed into pollen sacs. Now come to the structure of microsporangium. A typical microsporangium appears circular and is surrounded by four walls. First is epidermis. It is the outermost single layer of cell which is protective in nature. Second, endothecium, and it is with thick cells, help in dehiscence and is protective in nature. Third is middle layer. It is the third layer composed of 1 to 3 layers of cells, help in dehiscence and is protective in nature. And fourth one is tapetum. This tapetum is the innermost layer of cell with dense cytoplasm and multinuclei. It provides nourishment to the developing pollen grains. So this is very important. The function of tapetum is it provides nourishment to the developing pollen grains. The center of each microsporangium is filled with closely arranged similar cells called sporogenous cells. At maturity, pollen sac is formed by fusion of two microsporangium in each lobe. Now, what is microsporogenesis? The process of formation of microspore from a pollen mother cell by meiosis cell division is called microsporogenesis. Each cell of the sporogenous tissue in a microsporangium acts as a potential pollen mother cell, PMC, or microspore mother cell. Pollen mother cell undergoes meiotic cell divisions to form cluster of four cells called microspore tetrad. On maturity, the anther dehydrates and the microspores separate from each other to form pollen grains. My dear students, I think you have understood how does microsporogenesis occur and how are pollen grains formed. First of all, pollen mother cells, they undergo meiosis cell division and the microspore tetrads are formed. From the microspore tetrads, microspores separate. Each microspore develops into pollen grain. Okay, a pollen grain has two envelopes. Outer is called as exine, it is made up of sporopollenin, and the inner is called as intine, it is made up of cellulose and pectin. Then the pollen grain again divides into two cells, a bigger cell that is called as vegetative cell and smaller is called as generative cell. From the generative cell, two male gametes are formed. Okay.